Hello, it's Dominion Games and welcome back to another video. Well, it's been a while since I used this setup. So here we are in hill climb. So basically, let's just get straight into it. 20. Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping, but I've just unlocked the vehicle. Why is it not popping? No clue. But after ages, I finally fully upgraded every vehicle. All of these vehicles are fully upgraded finally. Yeah, it took a while because I was on iOS where I upgraded the most expensive one. Then there's my old YouTube account where I upgraded all of them up to about this one. Then obviously goodbye YouTube, went goodbye that account. Now I'm on my private account, and so basically I played this game from scratch like 3 times and I finally fully upgraded all the vehicles. Is it Fingersoft? Thank you, Fingersoft to the 2 times ad. It'll come up below the gems, but I'm not online, otherwise it's spam ads. Yeah, I'm using my earphone mic setup. So it's not frustrating tap audio. But good thing is it's a lot less. It's a lot better noise suppression than my phone. So what I'm gonna do, I'll do an overview of the vehicles first, then I'll do all the vehicles up to 1,000 so you know what they're like. So as you know, you start off with hill climb at the countryside. Yeah, hill climb is not actually that good. It takes a while to upgrade. Motocross bike, that's really good. If you get the highway, that's amazing for distance. It's like the easiest map there is. Or if you get the moon, that's good to get a couple 100,000 coins. So to start off, it's really good for coins. Then you upgrade to the super diesel. I think that costs about 1 million. Then fully upgraded is only costs up to 400,000 each. And on the highway that gets 10,000, which will give you 1.5 million coins, or the 2 times 3 mil coins, which is really good. Super off-road is really good. Super off-road is really good, but then the wing can be broken, so also can be not so good. It's also quite expensive. Yeah, I just found out this truck is really good. It's not overly fast, it's a bit top heavy, but it's got good tyre power. That means it's good at climbing hills. Mini bike, well, that's pretty frustrating. Big finger, if you're bored of the wing breaking off on Super Road, I then went for the big finger. Kiddie Express, fully upgraded, takes a while, but it's so good. With the Kiddie Express, you can get to 20,000, which you can get 3 mil coins, or with the 2 times 6 mil coins. So that's so OP. And these others are alright. Again, I'm gonna drive and move through 1,000. Yeah, this one's not actually that good. Yeah, it is the first vehicle. Yeah, it's alright. And also you can see the best distance with the vehicle on the top right, along with my furthest. Yeah, it's an alright vehicle. Takes a bit to upgrade. Motocross bike. Stop. This one's just amazing. I mean, just being the second vehicle, so it's really cheap. I think from left and right, the vehicles go from cheapest to most expensive. and in a way from worst to best. I didn't get all that far, probably because the fuel's not great. With the tilt, it's a bit more. You're more likely to get a driver down, but it's pretty OP. But it's really good for flips as well. I thought it was slightly better here. If you get a flick, it's really good. I also like to drive really fast. Now it's the monster truck. This one's pretty good. I haven't played these vehicles in a while. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Feels pretty good. I've got like 5k distance, which is pretty nice. I might do the vehicles 500 actually. Yeah, there's tractors. Not actually that good. Yeah, I guess they didn't go as such for if the vehicle's fast, they went for like design. Can be easy to flick this tractor. Yeah, there's not much commentate about, so I'm just gonna go to 500. Now here we are in this camper van. You can this vehicle is quite unique because the whole lot can break off to not avoid the driver down. You can actually end up breaking the wheels, which you then have to stay still for 2 seconds while they automatically repair themselves. And there's this like, as you can see at the wheel of it, there's like a boost. And it's the only vehicle that goes straight through the trees on the forest, but that doesn't make it the best. And there's the one wheeler. It's not that easy to use because one wheel he tilts forward, which makes it more likely to get a driver down on a lot more likely to get a driver down rather than the 2 wheels, rather than the 4-wheel vehicle where you less likely to get a driver down. Yes, driver down, I got close enough. Now on the quad bike. I was thinking it would be better than the motocross bike, but for speed I'd say it's better, but for flips it's not really that good. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get anyway. I don't know how I always used to go for this one for the flips, but motocross was better. Trophy truck, it's quite a new vehicle. It's pretty good, but I think the fuel could be better. Yeah, it's one of the newer vehicles when I started playing this game. It's pretty bouncy too. Yeah, it's quite a nice vehicle. And here we are on the tourist bus. It's an alright vehicle. Oh, that's really good. I got 10,000. I must have taken a bit though. And usually you'd ride the bus down the bottom, but obviously this is some sort of ghost bus. I guess Ghostbusters. Oh my word. I guess having a drive at the bottom will be impossible if a driver down and there's no flaw in the game. Here's the race car. Bearing the name is really good. With the downforce and the drop and the fact that it smacks into the downforce causing it to smack into the ground, it can be easy to flip, like so. Yeah, I got close enough to 4K. Now onto the finger screw. This one's also relatively new, I think. But when fully upgraded, it's pretty good. Now fully upgraded, the top bit doesn't wiggle so much rather but shakes. Because otherwise it was like, I don't know. Now the top seems to go forwards and backwards. Depending on how good the vehicle is, I'm going to go 500 or 1000. Because why not? Yeah, the top bit shakes rather than, I don't know, forwards and backwards rather than seesawy. So now it doesn't manipulate the balance so much. Police car. It's alright actually. There's a siren as well. It's pretty good. Here we are on the ambulance. I think this is one of the best vehicles. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like good tires, good balance and everything. And again, like some other vehicles, you can like break the top off. Again, there's a siren. It's quite a nice vehicle. Electric car. Yeah, this one, basically when the tires turn blue, you get more boost. But what you want to avoid is like doing that. Then it takes a while for the boost to come back. Fully upgraded engines make the boost come quicker. Super diesel. Oh, it's not actually as good as the ambulance, but it's got to be one of the cheapest vehicles for its distance. I keep using this one because the Super Auto is quite expensive, but yeah. Yeah, I'll go 500 to 4,000, depends on how much I ever commentate about the vehicle. Yeah, this one's really good. Rally car. It's said to be best. This rally car is said to be best in the cave. I can sort of see that because of its good downforce, which is what you need. Decent speed and good downforce. I got a distance of about 1.8 thousand in. 1.8 thousand in the chaos is not actually that good. Nearly beaten by the June Buggy, which is low. Dragster, this one's insane. If you go fast, it's easy to flip. This is one of those vehicles that's either really easy or really hard to flip, as you can sort of tell. But as I took my time, I got good distance with it. But if I was fast, I got frequent driver down. And this vehicle is said to be good in a roller coaster, fire truck, big tires fully weighted. I've got an alright distance. Apparently there's I guess I can sort of see it. Like good weights can thanks to a structural integrity. The guy on top affects your weight, so if you like break him off, you'll leave the you'll leave the ladder and your weight, your center of gravity is a lot less effective because now it's backwards. Now it's like heavy. The guy's at the front, which makes it easier for a driver down. This chopper bike there. I've got everything at this. I guess it's one of those vehicles that didn't really survive. I got the back and the front is the shortest because if they're both fully upgraded, it's just extremely easy for a driver down. Unless you want to upgrade all vehicles, it's best to just upgrade the engine and the stability. Low rider. Also put in your vehicle, hold both pedals, it can like jump with the upgraded. And it's also quite bouncy, so it's quite easy for a driver down. I also didn't get that much difference, probably because of the fuel. Probably kills the fuel and the fact that it's more into balance rather than distance. On the tank now, fully upgraded is quite cheap, but it's like really slow. This is fully upgraded, and when not upgraded, it's not actually that much slower. Yeah, this one's going to be a peak 500. Yeah, it's not that expensive. It's not too expensive. Also didn't get much distance. Because of the wheels at the back, even if you like go like that, it's like easy to flip out. Snowmobile, it's not designed for this level because of the ski. If you have to ski down, you're likely to get a driver down. But other than that, it's actually pretty good. But if you keep it flat, the ski won't affect you. All of these levels that I do on the highway to make it like a fair test. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty good. Super off-road vehicles really good. Oh, I didn't distance test this. I think you get about 12,000, which is insane. I mean, it's so good. It's so fast. It's got good downforce, good tires. I think it's one of the best vehicles, like most or all of the levels. But if you break the back wing off, it's then not very good. Then it goes more height than distance. It's quite easy to break the wing off. This is so fast though. It's quite a little bit expensive. 1.2 mil upgrade. Here's the truck. Not that fast. A bit top heavy if you go distance. That means if you go downhill, you're likely to flip. If you like dip downhill, sort of like that. So this vehicle's really good. 14.6k distance, which is really good. Because of its good tires and large fuel tank, it becomes a good vehicle on most levels. Dune Buggy, I've got no right distance on this. It's pretty good, but its fuel could be better. But it's really low, so it can get good distance in cave. In testing, I didn't get any further than the rally car. Actually, I probably got a bit further than the rally car because I got nearly to the flag at 1800,000. Hovercraft. This is literally one of the worst vehicles. Again, I'm doing it on highways, so it's not the best. I mean, look at its fuel, walk it down. And I can only get speed if it's flying. This is literally one of the worst vehicles in testing. Actually, at the end, I'm going to show you how the vehicle's charted. Again, all of them I did on highway. Mini bike. This vehicle is literally the hardest to drive. It says it becomes a powerful beast when fully upgraded. This is fully upgraded. At 4.6 thousand, I think that came second place. And it's so easy to get a driver down too. It farts, which is quite amusing. About 5,000, I'll show you how easy to get a driver down. That's a driver down just there. Big finger. This one's really good if you're bored of getting driver downs. It has the cage. But it also needs momentum to get uphill, so it's not. So it just got 10,000. It's quite bouncy, but it needs momentum and like gain speed. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty decent vehicle. Kiddie Express. It's alright now, but if you break the carriages off, fully upgraded, it's easier. If you break the carriages off, it gets much better. Like first carriage, you're gonna break the carriage because the chains go like bold, then like break, then the carriage like detaches. I have to get minimal 1400 to break them, so it's frustrating to upgrade because all of its carriage heaviness, you don't get good distance. But wait them off. The vehicle's tires are amazing. Like you fly up hills. Also, there's the speedometer on the right that has you don't want that to get full, otherwise you're wasting fuel by over steaming the train. Single carriage, it makes it easier because it's also a lot less stable. Therefore, you have to keep braking and get the speedometer down. Moon lander. This one's pretty good if you get it straight. Like you can get good speed on the straight. Thing is, when you're off the ground, you basically use a lot of fuel to turn, rather than the vehicle's tilt. Basically, if I like badly flip it, I'm just burning through fuel to get it straight again, and that burns through fuel pretty quickly. I literally couldn't get better on this vehicle. I had the 2x coins, and yeah, this vehicle's. I couldn't get any further than 6,000 because of fuel. It's an alright vehicle. It's expensive tyres though. Probably something nearly $1 million per tyre, which is that's crazy. Otherwise, and it's got the boost, and it's all an alright vehicle. The rocket, this one's pretty annoying. Although it's a rocket and it needs more fuel, the fuel's not actually. That fuel could be better, but when you boost, you basically can't boost if you go for distance because the fuel rockets. Again, press both pedals to boost. But using the vehicle could have better stability. Could have better stability because it can be. Like the wheels are so in, it's not easy to flip. Yeah, a bit like it hills. It has the wings, so you get a little bit of glide, so that helps for the dips. Mutant, this vehicle's. Oh, I didn't actually get that much distance somehow, but this vehicle's actually pretty good. You can press both pedals, you can go lower, which is less bouncy, more downforce, or you can go into a ball, which is quite bouncy, but also less power because it's one tyre. Yeah, I kind of prefer this one. Quite powerful, really bouncy. And yet it's actually a pretty decent vehicle. Luxury car. Basically, this is the most expensive car. It's alright. And if you manage to keep the people, they can throw you money. That was 600 fully upgraded, which is pretty good. Then again, you'll throw them out. If you're really that if you're really that mean. I didn't get all that distance, probably a few. Yeah, it's quite a nice vehicle. It's quite a cool looking vehicle too. Now I'm past, I might as well go 1,000. It's quite a nice vehicle. The pole seems to be infinite as well. And finally, here we are on the sleigh. I think I showed you some hill climb before. Yeah, I showed you the hill climb before in December, where I got the ad to like fully upgrade the reindeer. That must have saved a couple mil. Again, the reindeers try to fly, so it's not all that distance. I need all the reindeer to get the proper power. Yeah, I've got a peak of 7,000, which is quite low for the most expensive vehicle. I don't think I've fully upgraded it before. No, it's not much better. Speed's also not that good. And there you have it. That's all the vehicles on the highway. Yeah, I could test and show you these levels actually, but I'll do that in another video, showing you these levels. I haven't really done much on the garage. I've got loads of new parts. I've not upgraded in ages. I'm going to work on the monster tires, which have big size. And I've seen a video they can go huge, which makes this vehicle good for cave. So if you want to see a tour of the maps, let me know. What else can I show you? High school highway. From worst to best, here's how the vehicle's placed. Hovercraft not very good. And yeah. Ignore the super off-road, I didn't distance test that. All these were distance tested after fully upgraded. Yeah, here's all the vehicles. Super diesel, pretty good. All these vehicles are insane. So, hope this helps. Hope this helped you in any way, and see you in the next one.